Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you so much for accepting my email and welcome to my
Yeah,
YouTube
welcome,
channel.
welcome.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. So let's start with the introduction as we are meeting for the very first time. Would
yeah,
you
sure,
mind
why
introducing
not?
yourself?
Sorry?
Would you mind introducing yourself first?
Yeah, sure, I will introduce myself. It's my pleasure. Uh, my name is Nimisha Deepu. Originally, I am from Kerala, but currently residing in Bihar because by profession, I'm a teacher. So it's been 5 years I'm living in Bihar. And yeah, my hobby is learning English, honestly. It's been 2 months I'm running behind English.
Wow, great, great. So good to hear that. So now
So,
it's my turn. So as you know, my name is Nutan and I'm from Mathura, which is in UP. And I've just started working. It has been 5 months. I teach in a private school and I have a YouTube channel by the name of English with Nutan Deep. And yes, I'm blessed with two kids. So this is all about me. Thank you.
okay, that's great to know. Okay, actually,
Okay. So you have been living in Bihar for 5 years.
yeah, it's been 5 years, but still, I took 2 years of gap because of Corona.
Okay.
Hmm. But
Mhm.
still, even though I was doing, online classes, but I was working at home.
Okay. Okay. So by professionally, you are a teacher. Am I right?
Yeah.
By profession, you're a teacher.
Yes.
What subject you teach?
I
English?
did social studies.
Okay. Great.
Mhm.
Great.
And what about you? You are also a
Mhm.
teacher, and which subject do you teach?
There's a subject echoes. It is all about communication, listening, speaking. So I need to have the student understand with the help of Digiboard. This I do.
Okay, communication skills.
Yeah, it is all about communication, like how to communicate. Like there are a few scenarios. Actually, there
Okay,
is a curriculum, a book
okay, something related to English,
named
right?
exactly. And then the subject name is Echoes. It is all about like
Hmm.
listening, speaking. There are a few chapters based on like listening. Like there is listening part, and there are a few exercises on the basis of those audios, and the student they need to just write down the answers. Let's say these are MCQs from fill-ups, true and false.
Hmm.
So this they have to do, and first I like explain them. First I play the audio on the digiboard, and then when the audio finishes, then I ask like, what did you understand by listening the audio? If a few students answer me well, and after that I just describe them what the audio was all about, and then according to that there are a few questions. So I need to have them understand these things I do. And yes, sometimes I take the scenario, sometimes role play, sometimes giving them any topic and then asking them. And I need to encourage them to say something on the
Hmm.
specific topic. Topic is not a kind of big topic, huge topic. It's like normal topic, like food habits. And when you let's say when you met your friend after a long time, so how do you greet him? What kind of conversation you do with your friend?
You teach them communication skills, right?
Yeah, it's kind of, you can say it's not a particular like English literature, but it's that's the subject
So, is there
echoes.
any syllabus
And
for your subject?
yes,
Okay. Hmm.
there's a syllabus. There would be half yearly examination. I have prepared the CT as well. CT1, CT2 I have prepared. Like first I made, and then it is going to be printed and all will be like distributed to the students as the vacation ends then.
Hmm. Okay. So, I think it's not school is not closed for the summer vacation, right?
No, it has closed from now on. It's 1st of June today, and it has closed. Vacation has commenced, but I'm talking about in the month of July. There would be some like class test CTs that I have prepared. And being a teacher, we have to prepare these things, even UT and FA. But in my subject, there is no UT, there is no FA, there is only CT. So that I have to prepare, and I have already done my, and in advance, I have prepared.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. So, as a teacher, um, what is your opinion about our teaching methods? I mean, the current teaching methods, current educational methods. What's your opinion?
Nice question. I would say the the methods totally been changed now. It has been changed. The way we used to study when we were a small kid, so that was totally different. And this time, because most of the syllabus, it depends on the, like, I can say, technology, like online. If I tell you about the homework, so my both of kids, they also have got the homework on like phone using technology, right? But earlier this was not the case.
Hmm.
And yes, there is a big responsibility being a teacher. And it has been happening. I would not say it's totally new. In the form of technology, I would say, like, so many work we have to just complete on time. Let's say completing of CT, completing of FA, UT, whatever it is. First, you have to just do it on board. And then, so many things you have to do. There should be one app. Like, we also have one app, like educational app we have, and that we use. Um, Once we have to upload all the homework or any work that has been done in the school, we have to upload them so that parents also get to know, okay, this is the work that already has been done in classroom, and we know what our students are doing. This is the, you can say, parents concern. So it's really important nowadays. We need to showcase this being a teacher, and as we are being told, we have
Hmm.
this I can say, the pressure that we need to just demonstrate that, like, whatever we have done in the classroom, we need to showcase to the parent, because some parents, they are really vigilant in that. They are like kind of really concerned about their kids, that they want to know what exactly is being done in the classroom by the teachers.
Hmm.
So on the other hand, there is a big responsibility. We need to maintain everything, like online, these things we need to be doing. And yes, the knowledge. If I if I tell you about myself, to be very honest, so I don't have much knowledge. Initially, it was a hard nut to crack for me, but now I feel, as it's been 5 months, so a kind of cakewalk, you can say. But still, I'm learning. I would not say that I have become really, perfect in that. I'm just getting the hang of it, like trying to learn so many things, trying to explore myself in this, like, doing things online. But yes, technology here plays a very crucial part in, like, a education system.
Okay.
And being a teacher, we need to do a lot of things, perform so many work online. So earlier, if I tell you about 20 years ago, 2 decades ago, this was not the case. If there was a case, so very less, very rare that time. But now scenario has been changed totally, and so many benefits also we are like witnessing. So many good change, I guess. So many, I can say, day by day, like, things are evolving nowadays in the terms of education, just because of these technology. And yes, being a teacher, we are also learning, not just arming with the so many degrees and the diplomas. We must be knowing things technically, like using things online, apps and everything, how to do the things online. We must be knowing that. We need to upskill in this. As I can say this, because I didn't know anything about this, and now so many things I know now.
Hmm.
So yet, yes, it plays a very, like, a pivotal part here,
Hmm.
and there's a drastic change, I would say.
Yeah. So you mean to say that there is a big influence of technology and social media in the field of education, right?
Yes, it is.
So, whether do you think that it would be a chance to divert the mindset of children while I mean, when they are sitting for studies? I mean, as you said, now they have to check each and everything online, right? Whether they have got homework or any other assignment. So, while checking on these applications, is there any chance to divert their mind to any other kind of social medias? Whether it will affect their I mean study or education.
Good question. Yes, it is happening. It's really prevalent nowadays. being a student, they are not just only studying online and exploring the things in order to get the work done, like in the form of assignment or anything. The thing is, yes, it's really normal thing that they are getting that divergence, like they are reluctant to do their study wholeheartedly. Somewhere there's a divergence, and they just stop doing their work. On the other hand, they're like, let's say, playing games and watching any stuff. It depends on their choices, because nowadays we are really becoming trendy in this. Like, we want to explore things, let's say, talking about Instagram handles, YouTube, and there are so many apps. Even I also don't have much idea about those apps, but students, small kids, they know a lot of things nowadays. They are really advanced, and they should be in this cutting edge. We must be knowing so many things. That's really lucrative for us. But yes, there is question arises that there is a big distraction, I can say, for a student. They are not always really concentrated. Somewhere they have this kind of mindset. Oh, let me take a break and let me do something. Let me just scroll a few videos. This is happening. We just not always govern them, being a parent. So it is happening nowadays.
Okay.
As soon as this technology, these social media came into surface, things has been changed totally. Even mindset, be it a student mindset, being a parent mindset, because parent also, they are really involved in this. They are like engrossed with using phone when they get time, and when the time is to spend with the kids, with the family, quality time, but they are not utilizing that moment. Instead, they are like, totally, I can say, indulged in social media. So a kid, what he will learn? What he will learn by looking at his parent, because they look up to us. If we are doing such kind of things, so what would they learn? They will be doing the same things, right?
Okay. So there is another question. It suddenly came into my mind. And if you were the educational minister of India, what are the new suggestions that you would like to implement in our educational system?
Quite entangled question. I never thought of this. I would be thinking that if I had got the chance to become an educational, whatever you said, leader or
Minister.
something, minister. So I would be doing so many things to get the things done in a right way, to put the things in a right way. Let's say there are so many, kind of corruption is very rampant in the education system. So many people, they just bribe to other to get their work done. So there should be one, I can say, one site. I'm not getting that particular word. That should be there to get the things done. Like, being an educational minister, so I think I would be doing so many things. I would be keep an eye that things are happening in the right place or not. Apart from this, I can't say a lot of things. You tell me what you would be doing if you got the chance to become an educational minister. Then what would you be doing that time?
Actually, as you said just now, there are so many corruptions are going in educational system of India. But I'm not blaming here. There are so many implementations that the government has been done, and but still in some parts of India, in rural areas, even if we talk about the government schools, government is very supportive, and they are implementing so many things, and but still the thing is not if we talk about the teachers, they are not, how can I say that, they are not reaching the school at the time. Even it is very common in official government offices, but still we have to guide them very well, whether they are following the syllabus in right way, or not. And the mid-meal plan, we have to we have to implement another way of what I can say, new new mid-meal plan. And next, yeah, even I don't have an answer beyond this, that, yeah.
This this is the thing, you know, because these are hypothetical questions, and depending on our how can I say that our that's a comfort zone, and it's really good to ask such kind of questions, but there is a limit.
Mhm.
Once we are really endowed with such kind of knowledges, right? We know so many things. Even I used to be a typical housewife. I have changed my life just by getting into this field, meaning doing something towards English language and